Hello dear students, welcome to the online education of NRS class 7 science. Dear students, in the previous class I was discussing about the lesson circulation in human body and in plants. So in the previous class I was explaining about the heartbeat. Okay, so the rhythmic contraction followed by the relaxation constitute an heartbeat. Okay, so we understood how heartbeat takes place in human body, and what is the instrument used by the doctor in order to measure the heartbeat. That is nothing but it is called stethoscope. And what exactly the stethoscope contains, that we have studied. So that is chest piece, tube, as well as earpiece. Okay, so there is an activity is given here to show that how an model of stethoscope can be made. Okay, for this a simple activity is given. Let's say that activity number 11.2. Take a small funnel of 6 to 7 centimeter in diameter. So one funnel you have to take which is about 6 to 7 centimeter diameter, and we have to fix a rubber tube. Okay, one rubber tube we have to fix it. Okay, tightly on the stem of the funnel. Okay, so stem of the funnel we have to fix a rubber tube of 50 centimeter long. Okay, tightly to the stem of the funnel means at bottom portion. Now stretch the rubber sheet or a balloon, okay, on the mouth of the funnel. Okay, on the mouth of the funnel you have to stretch, you have to put the fix it tightly with a rubber band. Okay, so put the open end of the tube on one end of your ears. Open end of the tube you have to put it on the ears, and place it the chest piece on the mouth of the funnel on your chest. Okay, near the heart. So now you, if you try to listen to the sound carefully, you will hear that a regular thumping sound. So this sound is nothing but it's a heartbeat. Okay, so we can count it how many number of times the heart beats in a minute. Okay, so it is around 72 times per minute in an adult person. Okay, a question may arise, okay, in your mind, that what is the difference between pulse rate and heartbeat? Okay, so pulse rate and heartbeat almost looks the same. Okay, but there is little difference. Okay, so you can record the pulse rate as well as heartbeat of yours and your friends while at rest position, and even after running for some time, and you can put the same record observations in the table 11.2. Okay, so do you find any relationship between the heartbeat and pulse rate after recording those observations? Yes, of course. Okay, so here an information is given regarding that. See, it's very important is that each heartbeat, it generates one pulse in the arteries. Okay, one heartbeat following contraction and relaxation in the heart. Okay, that is nothing but heartbeat. So each heartbeat, it generates one pulse in the arteries. It generates one pulse rate. Okay, one pulse in the arteries. Okay, and that pulse rate per minute indicates the rate of heartbeat. So how many number of times the pulse beats per minute, that indicates the heartbeat, rate of the heartbeat. Okay, so the rhythmic beating of the various chambers of the heart. Okay, rhythmically the beating of the various chambers of the heart maintain the circulation of blood. Okay, it maintains the various the rhythmic beating of the various chambers of the heart, that maintains the circulation of blood. Okay, so and transport of substances to the different parts of the body. So that makes the circulation of blood and transports the substances to the different parts of the body. Okay, so this is how the heartbeat and pulse rate is related. Here you can look at the table, look at it here, and a column is made to understand the heartbeat and pulse rate. See, first what they are given, name of the student. Okay, you can write the name of the students, okay, one by one. And while resting position and after running 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, these are the two activity. You have to check for the heartbeat, and you have to check for the pulse rate. Same while resting position and after running for 4 to 5 minutes, check for the heartbeat and check for the pulse rate. So there is a difference between them. Okay, so that only, so one pulse in the artery is generated by each heartbeat, and the pulse rate per minute indicates the heartbeat. Okay, rate of the heartbeat. Okay, so here is one concept is given. So there is a scientist called William Harvey. He is an English physician. Okay, he discovered the circulation of blood. Sorry, very good, very sorry. Circulation of blood. See, this is very very important. The circulation of blood is initially invented by the English physician called William Harvey. So the current opinion in those days was that the blood oscillates in the vessels of the body. So the people were thought of what, the blood is not flowing, it is just oscillating, like that they thought. Okay, so for his views, Harvey was ridiculed and was called irregularity, like that he was called by the name. So he lost most of his patients, okay, while checking. So however, before he died, Harvey's idea about the circulation was generally accepted as a biological fact. So many of his patients died, so because of this concept was not understood. So later on he came to understand the definition, I mean the way the blood circulates. Okay, so generally then afterwards the people biologically accepted this fact. Okay, so now there is a question that there are some animals which live in the underwater, such as sponges and hydra. Okay, so do you think that these animals also have the blood in them? See, so animals such as sponges and hydra, they do not possess any circulatory system and there is no blood inside them. Okay, the water in which they live, okay, it brings same, that water only brings the food and oxygen to its body as the food enters into its body. Okay, so that water only brings the food and oxygen to inside its bodies. Okay, so the water carries away oxygen waste materials from its body and carbon dioxide as it moves out, and brings in oxygen inside. Okay, so thus these animals do not have any circulatory system, they need not have any circulatory system or circulatory fluid like blood. Okay, so this is about what, the circulation in the sponges and hydra which live in the water. So in next class let us learn about the removal of the waste. Okay, other than carbon dioxide in human body, other than carbon dioxide, there are some other wastes which are produced in our body. So what are those, let us understand in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.